I play Jimmy. He's a young guy who's basically, he's grown up all his life in the cross. His mum maybe was a prostitute, say, his father's dead maybe, and basically he's in a world where he believes that this is his only path in life. You know, he's been given this life and this is what he has to do. I suppose it's one of those situations that everyone in life kind of comes upon at an early age. And it's not until he's blind, you can say, until he can see. When he meets a lovely young lady, Alex, and she opens his eyes and lets him see that there's another light at the end of the tunnel. And yeah, it's interesting. He never really notices this until he gets himself in the deep end. And he ends up having to rob a bank anyway and get the money back to the bad guys before he can get on with his new life. It's an Australian gangster comedy. It, you know, it's a very funny film, but then on the other hand, it equally balances itself out. It counterbalances with this like shock value comedy, and there's a lot of drama. It's sad and it's happy, and it resolves itself in the end. It makes you feel like you have seen the end of a movie, and it hasn't just cut you short. I think the energy and the feel of the whole thing and where it's shot, you know, in King's Cross and the lights, and it's, as I said before, it's something that we haven't really seen in Australia, is the gangster side of Sydney, you know, like we see it on Godfather. We see them driving around in their Rolls Royces, but we don't see the Australian Godfathers in their stubby shorts and singlets, drinking VBs in their Holdens. I love working with Gregor. I think he's fantastic. He's one of the few directors that I really clicked with. You know, when we're on set, we may finish a take, and if he's not certain about it, he'll stand up and he'll go, and then I'll look over to him, and we won't really exchange any words, but we'll just go, yeah, I know, okay, I know what I'll do. And he says, yeah, great, good, shoot, roll, and so we'll just get on. So we are connected, and we both have the same picture on how the movie's going to be planned out, and I love working with him. I think he's great. I was very excited. You know, I'm a huge fan of Bryan Brown. I totally respect him and look up to him, and I was very excited. And he fits so perfectly as Pando. You know, he has that friendly smile, but pinpoint eyes. Yeah. Raw was like a big advertisement for me, you know. The iron was hot in America, so I thought I'd pack up and go over there and strike and give it a go. And after a while, I was there for about 10 months, and it took a while, and it just came through, you know, persistence and picking the right jobs and not going in on everything that I read, you know, just being very careful about it.